So what you're about to watch is a training unlike anything you've ever seen before. I'll let you be the judge as to whether or not it's any good. But this is a training that I created exclusively for my Digital Marketing Alliance, which is a school community called Level Up. In there, I help digital marketers who are selling courses or digital products become better at it, quite frankly. But I thought this training was so impactful and so good that I wanted to share it with as many people as possible. So this is your opportunity to watch it. There is nothing for sale in this training. What I did is I took my 12 years of digital marketing experience, some of the lessons and frameworks that I've used to sell millions online, and I ran it through an extensive refinement process using ChatGPT. And what that led me to create was a one-page marketing plan that outlines everything I focus on in very simple terms to make money selling digital products. Now, it is my belief that if you use this one-page framework, you will be able to focus on less, which means less can go wrong, which means you'll be more likely to see the success that you desire and deserve. Once again, there's nothing for sale here. There is no pitch. This is just a free training that I created for my group. If you do decide that this is fantastic and you believe that I can help you sell more digital products in the future, I'll go ahead and paste a link to a 7-day free trial to my community. It'll be in the comments or the description of this video, and that'll give you a no-risk opportunity to come on over to the school community, check it out, see if you like it or not, no big deal. And if you do, you can stick around. If you don't, at the very least, you can take advantage of some of the advanced training that's in there. You can get personalized daily feedback from me in the chat feed, and you'll even have the opportunity to come on 2 live coaching calls that I run every single week. Enjoy the training. Yesterday we did this call, right, from 219. It was what are we selling and how are we selling it or how do we sell it? It was maybe a little bit abstract, or it was a big concept. I think the common consensus was that we need to take this presentation, and I think Becky said sit in a dark room and contemplate it, and that's kind of what I felt like I needed to. But I think there's a lot here. I'm convinced there's a lot here. The more we can simplify the process of selling stuff online, the more we can understand it, the more we can execute on it, and the less room for error there is, really, right? The more complex we make it, the more places we can screw it up. So this whole presentation kind of made me remember this prolific index from Russell Brunson. I've talked about Expert Secrets book from Russell Brunson many times. You can buy it. I think it's a great book for how we do marketing on the internet these days. I won't tell anybody if you just Google Expert Secrets Russell Brunson PDF and go to this archive.org and find the book online. But this is a prolific index, and the reason I wanted to share this is because the thought here is, if you're mainstream, you're broke. You know what I mean? And he talks a lot about the prolific index, basically marketers who have abundant inventiveness, right? We're not quite crazy. We don't want to go that far. We have to be just unique enough not to be mainstream. So I'll let you check this out on your own time. But anyways, to get that presentation from 219, it all started with the concept of creating acronyms in marketing. Like I had the SEDUCE framework and just how they capture the imagination and attention extremely well. And that started me on a deep dive through ChatGPT to create the presentation from 219. And it all started with why are our brains wild for novelty? And then I just came going down deeper and deeper and deeper, which ultimately led me to the presentation that you all saw yesterday or watched the replay of, right? I got all the information down there for you. But today, I wanted to go a little bit deeper in order to try to clarify this, mostly for myself, but I figured I'd share this with y'all as well. So I created this one-pager, and it all started with hope, right? That's really, really, really what we're selling, I think, when we're selling courses, when we're selling transformation opportunities. I mean, maybe even when we're selling Nike shoes, I don't know. We're really selling hope. Okay. So what does that mean, right? We're selling hope. What does a potential customer need to be able to actually say yes to hope and buy the hope? And I came up with these 3 things, right? They need to see tangible success stories, right? Whether that's testimonials or documented results from the product that provides the hope, right? Help people believe the desirable outcome is possible. People need to see a simple, clear path, right? Hope feels more concrete when folks can see how they can get from A to B. And it's nice if it's dual focused, right? It has the big vision, like in a lot of cases for the people in this level up community, right? The big vision, which is, ultimate freedom or fulfillment. But that has to be combined with immediate benefits, right? Because people want results quickly, so less stress, clear vision and quick wins. Okay? So then we have, what do people need, right? Our potential customers need in order to believe or trust us, you as the marketer, right? And I think we need to be able to give them small, quick wins or show them that we can bring them progress, because that's going to bolster their belief that you as the marketer can deliver a bigger transformation, even if only through your affiliate or partner offer, right? Right? The oldest trick in the book, show people we can help them by actually helping them. We need transparency, right? We need to acknowledge potential pitfalls and challenges, right? Because if we sugarcoat everything, it's going to destroy all of our credibility. Over-delivering, right? If we over-deliver, like I try to over-deliver with value, it helps people feel that you truly care about them, and that's important. And then credible proof, right? Either your proven track record, right, if you've gotten the results, or your research backing up your promise if you don't have the results yet. For example, let's say you've purchased multiple courses and most of them were crap, but you found the good one. Well, that's a real benefit to your audience. You are saving them not only time, but money, right? That's what people need to see from you in order to believe and trust you. So before they get to that point, though, right, they have to be inspired, right? Because we got to pull them out of tunnel vision. And I proposed yesterday, I think people are more in tunnel vision than they'll let on, because if they're in tunnel vision mode, all they can focus on is what's right in front of them. So we need to inspire them and pull them out of tunnel vision state. And we can do that with empathy, right? If we show that we truly understand, everything, their struggles, dreams, fears, pains, all that stuff, objections, self-doubts, then we can create magic by showing we understand our potential customers better than they understand themselves, right? It goes a long way in helping them believe that someone could actually help them, right? Relatable stories. We talk about this all the time, right? Your stories, of course, but other people's stories as well, right? Find stories within your program if you're promoting someone else's program. I tell stories from y'all to my email list so I can get them into level up, right? This builds an emotional bridge and shows that we have been where you are, right? We, as the people who've purchased the course or created the course, have been where you, the potential customer, are and know how to help. Micro commitments, right? Action and progress fuels momentum. I've talked about many times that what we're really fighting in this game is not the money or the cost of the program, it's the inaction. Highlighting past success stories for the audience, right? Like if we help them understand that they've actually achieved a lot in life and overcome struggles in the past, right? Then it'll shift their focus from I'm stuck, I don't know how to make money, to I'm capable because I've done great things. Just to retouch on micro commitments, I talk a lot about micro commitments, like getting people to opt into our list and doing things like that, right? That's action and progress. Not a lot, but a little bit, and that fuels momentum. That's what we want to build, because once people feel they have momentum, they're gonna go buy our stuff. We want to help our audience foster an understanding of simple frameworks that are broken down by us into baby steps, right? I call this the LDT formula, right? You learn something, you do it, and then you teach it to your audience. And we dangle the carrot of significance in front of them, right? There's external factors like money and freedom, which everyone talks about, but there's also internal factors of significance, right? Self-worth and purpose, right? Confidence, right? We need to dangle those in front of people because, I've told the story in the past about how Tony Robbins was with Steve Wynn. Steve Wynn is the hotel mega mogul or whatever. And, they were talking about different human behaviors and characteristics and all that stuff. And when Tony Robbins mentioned significance, the story goes that Steve Wynn jumped up on the table and said, That's how I made my billions or whatever, is offering people significance. So it's important. It's powerful. Now, what I'm also proposing here is if we just zoom out a little bit, like, what do they need to be inspired, right? Where does that happen? That happens on social media, right? And if we zoom out a little bit further, right, where do people really build the belief and the trust in you? Well, that happens in your funnel, in your emails, right? In your bridge page videos, all that stuff. And where do people decide they're going to get what they need to say yes, right? Well, that comes from the product that you're promoting. And if we put this all together, this is digital marketing, right? Let me know what y'all think about this down below in the comments. I think this simplifies everything that we covered yesterday. And I'll go ahead and link this one pager somewhere in that post so you can get access to this as well. But I think if we focus on these things and do the things in the right order in the right places, and that's really not a lot of steps, I think we can all pull this off. Right? Because we don't actually have to create anything over in this box. We just have to communicate it clearly. Right? This is where, the work will come in. What can we do? What can we build? What stories can we tell? Through our emails, follow-up, bridge pages, and all that stuff, the over-delivering, right? That's never ending. Actually have to give people benefits, but this stuff is just content, man. This stuff is just 15 seconds to 3 minutes a day on social media. I think that in essence is what it takes to make money online selling courses. I don't know. What do y'all think?